first opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the Green Bay Packers.
Boswell set to kick off.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And no chance to return. This one through the end zone for a touchback. On the ground, this is James Cook. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
On comes the Packers punting team. Solid return. Right to the air is Richardson. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Japanese. Nice. Johnny Lions. Go.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it, and they're not able to connect.
19, Tiger, 19, cut 19, cut 19.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. He was trying to get that to Tez Walker. And it's going to be fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
They'll go. Richardson. He will have the conversion and more. And he will go all the way. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Well, I love it, Mike. We're seeing so many teams nowadays as they approach midfield, even on their side of the 50, keeping their offense on the field on fourth down. And it's certainly a risk. It's certainly up there for debate, but in this case, big chance, big reward, and they come down with 6.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And he's got it at the 1. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. He's across midfield. And he will score. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Packers. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
go. Ready.
On play action, Richardson forced to his right. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack, but then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Let's go now.
Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up third down.
Alexander on the tackle. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. Ready, go. Cougar 19. 18, Radwood. 18, Radwood.
Richardson operating from the pistol. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now it's 4th down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. And he looks up and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. On the ground, it's Cooks to start this drive.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Looking to throw. McCarthy. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A gain of 2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Rockball 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, it's Cook. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Ozzie Smith, the former 1st-round pick, makes the play.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Falcons' 35-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Packers.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. That is caught for 3. And he'll take this one in. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Green Bay. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right now, they don't have it.
Makes the score Packers 14, Falcons 7. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Get it! 1918! 76! Ready?
Catch made there, left side by Walker. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8
19!
at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He's got a man. It's Walker. Call it a gain of 13. It's good for a Falcon first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
Moore going in motion. Richardson to throw it here on first down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Thomas. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend that lead.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. It's second down.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
And he'll work his way down inside the 40. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
And 6.
Here comes 3rd and 6. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football, and they've got it with 3rd and 6 coming up. From the shotgun, it's a throw for McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flatter. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Going for it all. That's caught. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. It is a big play there for the Falcons. It covers 63 yards.
I'm not right. I'm not right.
He's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Pickup of the 11 yards on that one. First down, Atlanta.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of.
To the pylon, he's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
First down, here's McCarthy. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
At the 27-yard line.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. McCarthy. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A big gainer for Green Bay. And even 30 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Touchdown, Packers. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him. And that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Going to return this from the 10. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now, faking the give. Out to his right. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
16 yards. And the Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Big throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
On the ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 by 60.
From the gun, Richardson. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brandon Jones. And the Packers are going to take over just shy of midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
For Cook. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Malik Hooker there on the tackle.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. We'll try and run here with Cook. A gain of 16 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Gain of 16 yards.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at three situations. Can you run the ball in the fourth quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
Okay, ready?
Here's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook, and he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run with Cook, and he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down. Here's Cook. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Packers.
12 yards.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. Come on, this game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
The 14-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down. Cook. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
At the 9-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. This, about as short as you can get. Lutz's kick is good. We have hit halftime. We'll take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. And not the best of returns. He'll dive to the ground and he'll give himself up.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Falcons getting their punter out there. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
44-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Brings up second.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Come back team. Come back team. 79 Broncos. Hey, the 60. Go.
McCarthy to the air on second down. That's going to be intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back.
Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. That goes for 58.
That ball is dropped in a bucket, Mike. I mean, this defense, they continue to bring pressure with the variety of blitz packages that they have, but they're just not getting home. And as a result, they stress their coverage, and he ends up putting that one right on the money.
Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. George Kittle. Touchdown, Falcons. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy. Forced out wide. Off he goes. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard. Now the give to Cook, running right. He's got it. That's a first down. That's across midfield and down to the 47-yard line.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. Second and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
A little play action here with McCarthy. That one's complete to the rookie wide receiver from Southern California. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20.
First and 10 at the 16-yard
It's
line.
another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Taken down at the 14-yard line. A gain of
Second
2
down and
brings
8.
up second and 8.
Let's go. 70 Raiders. Cowboy 80. 79 Broncos. Let's go.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy. That's complete. It's Waddle. And the Packers going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves first and goal inside the low red zone.
Go.
Cook will take this one in for a Packer touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead.
Falcons 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Come on. 60 by 6.
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll find his tight end, Kittle on the right side. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
At the 41-yard line.
70 Timberwolf.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
That's another Falcons first down.
And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2.
19 Tiger.
Second and 12 at the Packers' 49-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Tells Walker. It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 5.
Third down, they need 5.
Let's go now.
Moore going in motion.
19 Tigers.
That is caught. He finds Walker. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Finding Metcalf quickly on the RPO. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
On third down, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
On the ready.
So, here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Deputy! 19 tight. 19 tight.
Richardson. That caught Tony Pollard. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal. Tackle made at about the 5-yard line.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's 1st and goal.
This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath.
He's into the end zone yet again. George Kittle. Touchdown Atlanta. His big game continues. His 3rd touchdown this one. Numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Packers 31, Falcons 28.
Looking to double up here. Score the touchdown. They want more. They're lining up for an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? 1918. Chap 60. Chap 60.
Play action now. No chance at all. He'll go down. E.J. Speed. He gets in for the sack. It took a while, but that is his 1st on the year.
44-yard line.
Buffalo AC. 70 Lions. Mustang 1975.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. Quick throw. That's complete on the slant. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kick by Lutz is good. And the Packers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
28. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. Now here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Okay, break. Here we go. Set. 18, left. 19. Ready, up.
Richardson operating from the pistol. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And the